G'day gang, Danny, how's it going folks? We're back in the Elder Scrolls Online for the next part of the Shadow Over Morrowind. It is the prologue to Necrom, and I believe it is available here in the Crown Store. Here we go. Prologue quest, Eye of Fate. Lermil the Wise claims that the Daedric Prince of Fate, Hermaeus Mora, needs my help to stop a threat that could destroy both Mora's realm of Apocrypha and the mortal realm of Nirn. This is the prologue quest for Necrom. Alright, let's take that. It is free. By the way, folks, if you need to know where it is in the Crown Store, just under quest starters, just go down over there and you got prologue, and it's right there. Okay, let's accept it. Talk to Lermil the Wise. Where shall we go? Lermil. I need to travel to Stormhaven to speak with Lermil. She's over there. There is a way shrine. It's either in there or it's just outside. Here we go. Way rest. For 73 gold, let's do it. So if you'd like to see the series so far, we're doing the entire season. You'll be able to see the playlist. It probably was there in a card in the first 15 seconds or so, but you'll be able to find that same card in every video as part of this series if you ever want to go back and see the season from the beginning, starting with Scribes of Fate. Just click on that card and it'll take you right there. Okay. Lermil, there you are. So
Proxy,
wise.
Fate has plucked you from the flotsam of chaos for this specific moment. The tides of fate swirl around you with glorious fury, Proxy. The future of at least 2 worlds hangs in the balance. You have a talent for changing destiny. It has been noticed. Hence, I bring you an offer from the one who knows.
The one who knows?
The Prince of Fate, the Guardian of the Unseen, the Lord of Secrets. Perhaps you know him as Hermaeus Mora, the Daedric Prince of Knowledge and Memory. He has seen many paths forward, but only one where both Nirn and Apocrypha survive.
You want me to work for a Daedric Prince?
I want you to help preserve the realm of Apocrypha, to keep the reality of Nirn from unraveling. At this particular moment, in this specific instance, the fates of both realms are inextricably linked. Will you do as the Prince asks and assist me?
All right. I'll help you. What do I need to do?
First, you must acquire the Emerald Glyphic. It resides in a vault you can access from 3 locations. I shall open a portal to each and let fate guide your path. Once there, this book will reveal the vault, and this talisman will return you to me.
Tell me more about the book and talisman you gave me.
The tome is one of Hermaeus Mora's books of forbidden secrets. He provided it to lead you to the vault that houses the Emerald Glyphic. Read the book after you step through one of the portals, and it shall guide you to the hidden location.
And what about this talisman?
A curious fetish, is it not? Legend has it that this petrified, rune-covered tentacle was a gift given to a priest of the One Who Knows, sliced from his own body. Acquire the Glyphic, then use the talisman. It will open a portal to return you to me.
And who are you really, Lermil the Wise?
No one of consequence. Just a simple scholar who made a bargain with a prince more than a century ago. In exchange for glimpses of forbidden knowledge, I occasionally undertake missions for Hermaeus Mora. Now hurry. Forces gather while you tarry.
I encountered glyphics before. Tell me about them.
Glyphics are creations of Hermaeus Mora. Each one contains knowledge or a memory. With the proper coaxing, they can be urged to transform into a tangible version of the concept within. You need the contents of 3 glyphics to assist Hermaeus Mora.
Why do I need 3 glyphics?
These 3 specific glyphics contain the concepts that, once released, shall solidify your association with Hermaeus Mora for the length of this crisis. I have already acquired 2 of the glyphics. You shall obtain the 3rd.
And remind me, who's Hermaeus Mora again?
Are you not acquainted with the concept of the Daedric Princes? The most vast and powerful of all the Daedra and the rulers of the realms of Oblivion? Hermaeus Mora is the Prince of Fate and the Master of Apocrypha. He sees and knows everything.
Everything?
Once you select a portal, the others shall close. Let fate lead you, Proxy.
Ah, okay. So we can go to the Ondil outskirts, Rootwater Grove, Horvor Pit. Man, I don't know. Let's just go for the middle one. Read the Book of Forbidden Secrets. Oh, look at our eyes. That's cool. Follow the revealed runes. Look at our eyes. Look at that. Out of my way. I've got business to attend to. This way. Keep going, Baz. It's taking us... I hope it's taking us to the right place. And we're not going around in circles. Rune. Another rune. Portal to the Emerald Glyphic Vault. Look at all the eyeballs there. Alright, hold your breath, in we go. Find the Emerald Glyphic. Oh yeah, I see it up top. I'd imagine we gotta go all the way around though.
The glyphic will be ours, cultist scum.
Oh.
All-knowing eye, protect us!
Whoa! That'll not be yours. It's all mine. Gonna tap into it and then I shall have unlimited power. Alright, let's not get crazy yet. Let's not get crazy with power yet. Get out of here, Blood Knight. All these runes on the ground. They all seem to be busy, so we can just scoot past.
Tell me how to reach the glyphic, cultist fool. I will never betray the Great Eye.
Damn. Oh, Oh, this is the way. There it is. I see it. I see you.
Ah, fate's chosen. Good. I thought I'd have to fend off another assault on the glyphic.
Yeah, we got a Blood Knight here. And an assassin.
The Great Eye sent us visions, told us to protect the Emerald Glyphic until his chosen agent arrived to claim it. But our order doesn't have many warriors. These vampires overwhelmed my fellow believers before we could marshal a proper defense.
You had a vision about me? Who are you?
We receive many visions from the Great Eye. It's how he makes his will known to the faithful. I am Dralis, a devotee of the sodality of the Eye. We were told to protect the Glyphic until you arrived to claim it. I also acquired this letter.
Is the letter important?
I have no idea. I took it from one of the vampires, but it's written in some sort of code. You're working with Laramil the Wise, aren't you? One of the Great Eye's favored mortals, despite her lack of faith. She might be able to decipher it.
Alright, I'll give the letter to Laramil. But what's that glow around the Emerald Glyphic?
A protective shield placed by a powerful priest of the sodality. It has stymied the vampire mercenary so far, as only Fate's chosen may pass through it and take the Glyphic. I suggest you do so with all due haste, friend.
Right, I'll take the Emerald Glyphic.
Hurry, friend. You can't assist the Great Eye without the Emerald Glyphic. Take it and depart before more of these mercenaries arrive. Just be cautious of Laramil. Her thirst for knowledge doesn't preclude her from being the threat foreseen.
Why do you think Laramil may be part of that threat foreseen?
It's a suspicion, nothing more. The sodality of the Eye recently learned that some who profess to have the Great Eye's best interests at heart are actually working to undermine Apocrypha. Is Laramil among them? I can't prove that. Not yet.
Why are these vampires trying to get the Emerald Glyphic?
The Dusk Sabers are mercenaries from the Telvanni Peninsula. Someone hired them to reach the Emerald Glyphic and acquire it before Fate's Chosen could do the same. I don't know who they work for, but the letter I gave you may hold the answer.
Tell me about this place and your order, Dralis.
The Sodality of the Eye is a small fellowship devoted to the Great Eye, who you call Hermaeus Mora. He directed us to guard this vault until you arrived, and we have fulfilled our mandate, despite the deaths of so many of the devoted. May the Great Eye keep you in his sight, Chosen. If I learn more of this threat, I'll contact you.
Right. Now, he gave us a letter which I imagine we can't decipher, because we got to take it back. A letter written in some form of code given to me by Dralis, one of Hermaeus Mora's cultists, who took it from a vampire mercenary. And we can't look at it. Okay. Let's take this. A relic associated with Hermaeus Mora, the Daedric Prince of Fate. Laramil the Wise said you needed it to save Apocrypha and Nirn. Use the petrified tentacle talisman. Back to Laramil. Dune discovered?
The currents of fate ebb and flow, once again carrying you to the required shore.
Laramil?
I observed the effluvium of possibility and noticed a proliferation of sudden potential. I assume that indicates you were successful? Did you have any trouble acquiring the Emerald Glyphic?
I got no idea what you just said, but yes, I have the Glyphic. Mercenaries tried to get to it first, and many cultists died to protect it.
Enemy forces move against the one who knows, just as he anticipated. I mourn for the deaths of Hermaeus Mora's faithful, but grief must not slow our progress. Still, I wish we knew more about this enemy.
One of the Sodality of the Eye survived, Dralis. He recovered this letter from the mercenaries.
Dralis? Yes, I believe our paths have crossed before. This document is written in an obscure code. I shall endeavor to decipher it while you find the Shrine of the Golden Eye. That is where we must bring the glyphic and its counterparts.
The glyphic's counterparts?
I believe you are familiar with the onyx and umber glyphics. Currently, I carry them. We need them at the shrine to formalize your arrangement with Hermaeus Mora. Unfortunately, I am not one of the faithful. Only his followers know the location.
How do I find one of Hermaeus Mora's faithful?
Let me mark your map. 2 of the faithful I am acquainted with reside in these places. Talk to Mildenor and Bacian. They should be pleased to provide Fate's Chosen with the location of the shrine. I shall meet you at each to make introductions.
You aren't a follower of Hermaeus Mora?
I am a seeker of knowledge, a chaser of wisdom, and a delver of secrets. Long ago, I made a bargain with the Prince of Fate. In exchange for glimpses into Apocrypha's forbidden tomes, I undertake missions such as this from time to time.
So you're not a Daedric cultist?
I leave the supplication and exaltation of the one who knows to Drollis, Bacian, and their ilk. My association with Mora is strictly professional. Now, come, Proxy. Time is a precious commodity when the fate of 2 realms hangs in the balance.
It's always something, isn't it? It's always something. Always end of the world. But we're gonna deal with it like we always do. Now, where do we go? So 1 location. Whoops, where is it? Wanted to back out of that, but not too far. Here we go, Reaper's March. So we're here. We need to get over there. Let's go over here first. Discover the shrine's location below. Yeah, this is one of those zones which I really haven't spent much time in, on this particular character anyway. Done a lot of expansions. I haven't done much of the base game on this dude.
Mildenor keeps a room in this cellar, Proxy.
Mildenor's cellar.
Mildenor. Look around, Proxy. We must ascertain what transpired here.
Scorched runes. More scorched runes, more scorched runes. And a letter. Mildenor's ripped note.
He must have snatched that from whoever attacked him before he died.
The top of the note must have been ripped off when Mildenor grabbed it. Your new patrons demand satisfaction. The glyphics are in play and are required to make the assault on Apocrypha. You have been tasked with acquiring them. Should you fail, dark visions and a painful death will be the least of your concerns. Complete your mission, or I will meet you to claim the glyphics. One who remembers.
Runes of destruction. Powerful magic that overcame Mildenor's wards of protection. Let us compare observations, Proxy. Mildenor set wards to protect this chamber, but their energy was burned away by those runes. Only a powerful devotee of the One Who Knows could utilize such magic. A follower of Hermaeus Mora killed Mildenor. Perhaps even someone he knew.
Would Hermaeus Mora send one of his followers to kill Mildenor?
No, the One Who Knows rarely gets that involved in determining the course of fate. This was the work of a traitor, one who claims devotion to Hermaeus Mora but works to advance the threat we have been tasked to stop.
The scrap of paper suggests someone else is seeking the glyphics in order to assault Apocrypha.
Hermaeus Mora told me that adversaries were gathering against him. I wondered why he never told me who they were. Perhaps he doesn't know. But how is that possible? The One Who knows everything. As for the glyphics, we will keep them safe.
What now, Laramil?
We must reach Bacian before this betrayer gets to him. Learn the location of the Shrine of the Golden Eye. The best way to keep the glyphics safe is to get to the shrine and use them as Hermaeus Mora instructed.
Alright, let's go talk to Bacian.
Hopefully Bacian can tell us how to reach the Shrine of the Golden Eye. I shall meet you at his location. I just hope we get there before the traitor silences him as well.
I think Drala suspects a traitor as well. He warned me to be cautious of you.
These are the situations that make us flinch at every shadow, Proxy. If Dralus also suspects a traitor, that means we follow the same trail. His only mistake is assuming it was me. I seek to assist you and save 2 worlds, nothing more.
I hope so, Laramil. I certainly hope so. The amount of times in games that I've ended up working for someone only for to undo everything and turn traitor and betray. Okay, so we're going to go down south. I'll go from this way, shrine. Let's do that. Srenjar discovered. The shrine's location at the back here. This particular house.
This way, Proxy. Greetings, Basian. This is Fate's Chosen.
The one the Golden Eye foretold? You honor me, Laramil.
Speak with Basian, Proxy. Discover the location of the Shrine of the Golden Eye. As a devoted follower of Hermaeus Mora, he is sure to know where the shrine can be found.
Fate's Chosen. The Golden Eye so rarely elevates a mortal, but I can see that you aren't just another of Nirn's common rabble. How can I assist you, Chosen? Just keep your voice down. Followers aren't appreciated in these lands.
We need to go to the Shrine of the Golden Eye. Can you tell us the shrine's location?
If only I could, Chosen. Our master demands the utmost secrecy, and we must be careful around non-believers. Many would injure me or worse if they suspected I consorted with Daedra. Whenever I go to worship, I am blindfolded and led there by others.
Can you tell me who usually leads you to the shrine?
Naraheda always takes me to the shrine. I'll mark her camp on your map. May the Golden Eye lead you to the knowledge you seek, Chosen.
Go, Proxy. I want to get Basian's opinion on the encoded letter you brought me.
If I come back here, he better not be dead. Okay. Let's see.
As I said, you honor me, Laramil. But why bring the Chosen here? That was dangerous for all of us.
Desperate circumstances demand risks, Basian. I just hope Fate's Chosen is ready for what comes next.
Sometimes, Laramil, you can be as inscrutable as the Great Eye.
The Chosen is ready. The Chosen's ready for anything. Right, so there is the camp. Let's ride. Okay, I've made my way here. Looks like it's just over there. Oh, there's a whole crew down here at the camp.
Appears we both arrived too late, friend.
Dralus?
As soon as I learned of more threats against the faithful, I came as quickly as I could. Unfortunately, I arrived too late to save Naraheda. I'm glad you're here, though. I wanted to tell you what I uncovered concerning the traitor, Laramil.
Why do you think Laramil is a traitor?
I'm not at liberty to divulge the secrets of my order, but I can tell you that Laramil plans to use the glyphics to betray the Great Eye. And Naraheda whispered, Laramil is the doom of Apocrypha with her dying breath. What more proof do you need?
Great. Of course. Of course you could be. The guy. Trying to focus my attention on her. I was hoping Naraheda could tell me the location of the Shrine of the Golden Eye.
I can help you with that. The faithful in this region tell a riddle. Where claw meets prey, beneath open air, in stone, shows the way. I believe it refers to the location I marked on your map. Just remember, Stay alert around Laramil.
Thanks for the information, Drallis.
May the Great Eye lead you safely to the Shrine of the Golden Eye, Chosen.
Is there a difference between the Great Eye and the Golden Eye?
Hermaeus Mora answers to many names, more than the blades of grass in these fields. I belong to the sodality of the Eye, and we revere the Great Eye. The Golden Eye is a different sect. We are not so many, however, that we are unaware of each other.
So why did you come to see Naraheda?
As I conducted my own investigation of Laramil's treachery, I discovered that someone was hunting the Prince of Forbidden Knowledge's faithful. Naraheda was a friend. I wish I had gotten here sooner.
And how do I know you're not the traitor, Drallis?
What an absurd accusation. I've done nothing but go out of my way to assist Fate's Chosen, and this is the thanks I receive? Believe what you will, I've told you how to find the shrine. Do as you see fit, Chosen.
Okay.
Another of the faithful murdered. What happened here?
Both I and the Chosen arrived too late, Laramil.
Curious to see you in this place at this particular time, Drallis.
Let's not forget who's actually one of the Great Eye's faithful, Laramil. Now, I have my own investigation to continue.
Come, Proxy. I deciphered the letter. Drallis' presence here. The one who knows never suggested they had any of their faithful dealing with this threat. No matter. With Basian's help, I was able to decipher the letter Drallis gave you.
So what does the encoded letter contain?
Orders for the Dusksabers, vampire mercenaries from the Telvanni Peninsula. They were hired to steal the Emerald Glyphic and take it to the Shrine of the Golden Eye. It also contained a riddle to direct them to the shrine's location.
Drallis told me this riddle, where claw meets prey, beneath open air and stone shows the way.
Drallis, The coded riddle was slightly different. Where claw meets prey, the farthest corner in the largest hall shows the way. I suppose the shrine could have two entrances. I shall mark your map and let you determine the proper path.
I guess one of these will lead to the Shrine of the Golden Eye?
I had hoped the letter would indicate who hired the mercenaries, but no. Anyway, the Shrine of the Golden Eye lies somewhere in Claw's Strike, Proxy. I shall meet you there. Once inside, we can use the 3 glyphics as Hermaeus Mora instructed.
Why do you keep calling me Proxy, Laramil?
Does the term offend in some way? It is a perfectly appropriate word for one who acts in the place of another. Hermaeus Mora has chosen you to act as their agent in this matter. Hence, Proxy.
Drallis thinks you're the traitor. He says you plan to use the glyphics to betray his master.
Is that where his investigation has led him? To a conclusion as inaccurate as it is absurd. What do they teach the followers of the Prince of Secrets these days? My interests lie in accumulating knowledge and saving 2 realms. Nothing more.
Let's use Laramil's entrance and see how that plays out. Her entrance is... Well, I guess they're both in there, aren't they? We've got Drallis' entrance. Okay, so once we get in there, maybe we're going to work our way to the back. Alright, so let's see. We need to go all the way over there. Let's make our way. Enter the shrine using Drallis' entrance above. And okay, so here we go. So I'll mark that so I know I'm going to the right one. And if you went through Drallis' entrance, let me know what happens. I like that there's these different options though. On a different character, I might do the opposite sometime to have a look at it. The dawn me do not concern me. Nor does fish breath. Shrine of the Golden Eye. Find Leremil the Wise.
No! You were supposed to use the other entrance!
What? The Dusk Saber? Where's Leremil? She's further in. Oh, they're having a little chat over there.
Join me, Leremil. My new patrons will share the secret they seek once they pry it out of Apocrypha.
Wow. Okay, I'm coming. Hang in there. Totally aware that there is loot to be picked up, but I don't have time. I don't have time, plus I got heaps of it.
I'll take those glyphics now, Leremil.
Which way, which way? Where am I supposed to go? Ah, this way? I went too far.
Ah, there you are. Did you evade or dispatch the ambush I set for you? No matter. I'll take your glyphic now.
You can try.
Drollis is the traitor! You must stop him!
I got him, I got him.
No hard feelings, friend. But I'm going to... I have new patrons. Powerful patrons.
Bring whatever you want. Oh man, Arcanists. They died just fine.
Faithful, aid me!
Ugh.
I suppose I should have foreseen this.
Come on, come on. Flame on.
Recover the glyphics, Proxy!
I got it. Onyx glyphic, umber glyphic.
Bring the glyphics here. We need to talk. Drollis was waiting for me when I entered this chamber. He actually employed violence to take the glyphics from me. I am glad you were able to overcome him, Proxy.
So Drollis was the traitor? He killed Mildinor and Narahida?
He admitted as much when he took the glyphics. He rambled on about his new patrons, but never revealed who they were or who else is involved in this plot against Apocrypha. Now prepare yourself, Proxy. I sense the one who knows approaching.
Every possibility coalesces into this moment. Come, mortal, speak with the one who knows.
Talk to the eyeball.
I foresaw that you were the one mortal in all of Nirn to aid us. I also saw you die at the traitor's hands many, many times. I am pleased with this version of events, that the traitor Dralis has fallen and the glyphics are secure. Very pleased.
You knew Dralis was a traitor?
I know a great many things, mortal. What may be, what will be, what will never come to pass. It is my nature. I saw that you would reveal the reason for Dralis's betrayal, but I only caught a glimpse of our true enemy.
You mean the Dusk Sabers?
The vampires? No. They are merely hired blades working for another ambitious mortal. I refer to the new patrons that Dralis chose over me, the Daedric princes he pledged himself to. He died before I could pull their identities from his mind.
So why did you lead us to this shrine, Hermaeus Mora?
Because this shrine is one of the few places on Nirn where I may manifest, where I may communicate freely for a short while. As Lyramil explained, I require your assistance. Help save Apocrypha, and you will also preserve Nirn.
How do I help save Apocrypha and Nirn?
First, we must enter into an agreement. A contract that binds us for the duration of this threat. It also guarantees that I will do nothing to harm you, your interests, or the mortal realm. You are the chosen of fate. Now, bring forth the glyphics. Bring forth the 3 glyphics and activate their power, mortal. They will call into being the agreement that will bind us and ensure that this is neither a trick nor a coercion. You will help preserve Apocrypha and thereby safeguard Nirn.
You don't look like any Daedric prince I've ever seen. What are you exactly?
I am the mystery at the end of existence. The first secret whispered at the dawn of creation. I am the guardian of the unseen, and the question unanswerable. I hold the knowledge forbidden, and untangle the threads of fate. I am the one who knows.
How will saving Apocrypha preserve Nirn?
Many realms of oblivion have a relationship to the mortal world. Some believe that Nirn is a reflection of the Daedric realms, or that the Daedric realms are an echo of Nirn. Regardless, Apocrypha and Nirn share a powerful connection.
And that means?
If my enemies succeed and damage or destroy Apocrypha, the resulting ripples of fate will unravel the mortal world. In short, Nirn will cease to exist. You must help me to prevent that fate from coming to fruition.
If I sign this contract, What exactly am I agreeing to?
Exactly what Laramil told you. You shall render what aid is required to preserve the course of fate and keep Apocrypha safe, thereby protecting Nirn. Moreover, the contract specifies that I will not force you to act against your own best interests.
Tell me about Apocrypha.
I created and rule over Apocrypha, my endless repository of knowledge in the vastness of oblivion. Every secret known to mortal and immortal resides here, as well as many known only to me. It is a realm of fate, time, and wisdom.
Well, I guess we're binding a contract. Let's do it. Contract with Hermaeus Mora? I've actually got to sign this with an inkwell and a feather. That's one hell of a signature.
The deal is done, just as fate foresaw. Laramil will explain the rest. Now, I must take my leave.
We can talk back in the dune outskirts, Proxy.
Exit the shrine.
Now we are both connected by our agreements with the Prince of Fate. Next comes the harder task, saving Apocrypha, and thereby preserving Nirn. These dusk sabers from the Telvanni Peninsula. Without any other information, I suggest we start there.
You think whatever threatens Hermaeus Mora's realm is in the Telvanni Peninsula?
I think whoever hired the vampires is connected to the threat that Hermaeus Mora has foreseen. I shall make inquiries and meet you in the peninsula when the time is right. Await my summons. For now, take this. A reward from the Prince of Fate.
Unstable emerald glyphic. An ancient relic of Hermaeus Mora, the emerald glyphic is resonant with nameless and antiquarian forces. It's worth careful study. Just be careful not to learn something you were not meant to know. Okay.
I shall learn what I can about the Dusk Sabers and their clients. When I have gathered enough information to progress our investigation, I shall contact you. The threat is great, but the danger is not imminent. Not yet.
How are you going to learn more about the Dusk Sabers and their clients?
Research is one of my passions, Proxy. I was a scholar long before I entered into my arrangement with the one who knows, and I have learned more about uncovering truths and revealing secrets in the years since.
Anything I can do to help?
Go about your usual business and await my summons. The threads of fate tell me that we must separate for a time, but we shall come together again when the moment is right. Until then, stay safe, Proxy.
Will do. You too? I'm curious. Oh no, it wasn't here, it was somewhere else. I might go and check it later on. Let's have a look at this item. In the collections. Mementos. What have I discovered? I have my pants on. Oh, we're writing down something. Oh, look at him go. Oh, there he goes. Oh, damn it. Was too slow. Okay, so we are going to have to wait till we receive more word from Laramil as to what we're going to do. The Telvanni Peninsula is over here, so I might go to the Dalmorta Way Shrine, see if I can find an inn nearby, and hang out there. till it's time. Let's go to there. Folks, if you enjoyed this episode, do me a favor, hit the like button. And if you'd like to see future content, hit the subscribe button. Again, if you'd like to check on the playlist for this entire season, you'll be able to find that by clicking on the little card. You'll probably see it if you mouse over the screen in the top right there. So you can check that out at any time. It'll be in every video. And maybe check out some of the other Elder Scrolls Online videos or other videos that I've got on this channel. Something there that you might like. Until next time, I'll see you later, folks. Bye.